Well, good, blessed afternoon, beautiful, precious ones. I hope all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate holidays, the traditional way with all the feasting, cooking up all that food, and just eating and drinking and being merry. I don't celebrate it. Nothing wrong. Those that do that, it's nothing wrong. But I prefer to just truly give thanks. Just truly. So I heard someone say, happy Thanksgiving. And I don't believe in taking credit for another person's phrases that they use, So I don't, it was on a social media platform. I don't remember which one. But this is the Jesus Calling book by Sarah Young. And there's a precious one that I remember reading them saying that they had to go find their book, and they found it. I cannot tell you the many times the Lord has spoken to me through this book right here. And this is for today, the 29th. But what really stood out to me is, see, I don't know, all last week and this week, everything I've been reading has been, and even in the book that the Lord inspired her to write, it's talking about being thankful, giving thanks. And I've been thinking, I say, Lord, I wonder how many times a day, because I don't count the times a day that I thank Him. I know that I just do all during the day because I never forget where I come from. No, I don't live in a mansion. I don't drive a fine car. I don't have a fat bank account. I got some health issues, to be quite honest, and even in the Bible, his disciples, they had problems. Nobody gonna be saved and don't have no problems. But I can say that the issues that I have, they can get better. I have to just do my part. And so right here where it says, you have learned to thank me for hard times and difficult journeys, trusting that through them I'll accomplish my best work. You have realized that needing me is the key to knowing me intimately, which is the gift above all gifts. And it is. I'm thankful for what peace I have. I'm thankful for everything, spiritual and natural. I am extremely thankful. And I'm up here to say to somebody that's you going through it. I know there's a whole lot of people that's going through, but I don't get that many views, and I do believe that, that some that follow me, they can relate. The few that follow me can relate. It may not have a page where they post, or if they post, they don't talk about spiritual things, But I do know, because there's not a soul living that's saved, that's a child of God, that doesn't go through anything. Because, see, that's some of the hell that we catch here on earth. Because with heaven being our home, and forever and forever and forever, there will be no more bad days, And I'm in no rush. I say to the Lord, I'm in no rush, because I want to get better. I want to be a better influence. And I have family members that they not there. They not there. And I would hate to think, and I'd be thinking about Job. Job was, oh my goodness, it was, they say he was a perfect man. There's no perfect person, so we can't take it face value like that. But, his children was in there partying, his sons and his daughters, they was partying, throwing down, and they died, a storm or something came through and killed them all, So we, and my thoughts like that they come to me, because I know being transparent and just being open, being real. I have thoughts like that. Reading the word, I be wondering, but I go on because why ponder on something like that? So what we need to do is we need to stand in the gap for our family members, and whether we're in contact with them or not, stand in the gap for them and just keep praying. I heard from someone that I haven't heard from in a while, and it was just wonderful. And so we ought to just keep each other, ourself, our family, our friends, and I'll say, my subs, and even though that's not sub to me, my biggest prayer is, Lord, all those that want to know you, all those that want to be saved, set apart, want to be a sin free, which we not going to be 100. We know, nobody going to be perfect. Everybody's sin. I sin, you sin, everybody's sin, but there are sins that send us to death, send us to hell. And those are the sins that we need to know not to do. So Google those sins, and if you're doing them, just pray and ask the Lord to help you not to do them. And he'll take them away one by one. It's a process. Be patient. Now remember, wise men, ladies, boys, and girls still seek Jesus. He loves you, and so do I. Hang in there. It may be, it gets tough sometimes. And ask me how I know. It gets tough sometimes. But trouble don't last always. All right, till next time.